Alright, so I'm feeling like it's time to straighten up more. Just keep going through the cycle of do some cleaning, do some organizing, get rid of some stuff, work on the car, work on one of the other cars. You know, there's a bunch of open cycles that I have to keep closing. One of those is continuing to get organized. As you guys already know, I went ahead and did the whole shelf swap and I stacked everything up out here. There's still a mess to clean up that didn't make it onto a shelf yet. So that's what I'm gonna try to work on today. So over here, we've got my shopping cart. I don't really want to get rid of this. I kind of want to make it into something someday. Like, what if I made a shop cart go-kart? Who knows? It's just too good of a thing to get rid of. I like it. But it doesn't need to be storing crap in it. I have some valve covers here, KA, Miata ones. And then we got a bunch of random stuff to sort out. This is the metal that I still kind of have to determine what I'm keeping and what I'm not. I know that on here there's Cressida stuff, so when I get new coilovers for the JZX, like, you have to cut off this bottom hub right here and weld it onto the front coilovers, so that's what those are. I'm just gonna keep trying to get everything organized into the place where it should be. I also brought home another truckload of stuff, which has an engine block, 2 JZ twin turbos in it, a bunch more axles, so I gotta sort all that out too. Man, different schedule, different locations, different times. Woke up, realized that the paint store closed in 30 minutes, so now I'm rushing over to the paint store so I can make sure that I can pick up what I need. Oh, I might get pulled over here in a second. Uh-oh. No, you can just stay back there. Find somebody else. He can find somebody else to pull over. He doesn't need to pull me over. I hope he doesn't pull me over. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to get some paint supplies real quick. Alright, so it got all dark on me, but I still cleaned up. Check it out. Look at all this open area now. Oh, this is so much better. We're actually getting somewhere. This is still a pile of stuff I'm trying to sell, so as soon as this stuff's gone, then this area will just be open again. But I cleaned up this whole... Alright. The Thunder wanted a chance to speak too. Whatever. Anyways, I cleaned up this whole area right here, threw out a bunch of stuff. I got $160 back from Andrew on all the scrap that he's been collecting from here. Now all that's left for my metal pile is this. And half of this stuff, well, like 90% of this stuff is stuff I'm going to use. At this point, that's kind of just like the metal stuff that I need to still kind of sort out and put into a place. But yeah, this is good. The space is starting to open up. It's definitely not my goal to just fill the space with anything I can put there. So yeah, we're actually starting to get somewhere on this back section of the yard. I've also been working on something else. Check these out. They're covered in rain, so you can't really see much, but I'm working on valve covers for the JZX. I feel like the camera never does it justice. It is downpouring out here right now. Like, I feel like in Florida, we're just used to like tropical storm levels of rain. This is crazy. That's alright. 10 minutes ago, it was sunny and no overcast. I don't know why weather's such a big deal on my channel. It just is. It's a big thing to contend with out here. But rain right before the sun sets always sets us up for a good, cool, breezy night with no humidity, as long as there's not going to be rain all night. So hopefully this stuff goes away, and then I just get to have a really good weather night. You know what I'm saying? I did a bunch of the tedious stuff tonight. It's like 2 a.m. I'm gonna go grab food and go to bed. Tomorrow, panel bond will be here. I'm gonna go ahead and bond in the inside of the door handle, all the areas on the gas cap that I need to. Here's where I'm gonna leave this for now. I'm just using some cat hair to work in this edge right here so I can get a nice straight transition. And then I'm also working on the bottom right here to make sure that I maintain this stock body line along the bottom, but then I blend in the bottom of the panel. I got this all tapered in a way that tomorrow I can pull it open and get the seam sealer squeezed in there, fold it all around, and then let that dry. And then for the gas cap, I have to come in here with some seam sealer. I have to hit the quarter panel seals, which is where this inner portion, the inner exoskeleton attached to the outer quarter panel, I just have to seal all that up. And while I do that, I will seal the inside of the body kit as well. So we're making progress on this. I'm gonna learn everything I need to do to mold the door handles properly, and then yeah, we'll get pushing on this thing. Hopefully I can have it in primer in the next couple days, and then we can move on to the drivetrain, the engine harness, which I'm going to be getting from Wiring Specialties, and everything else with the car. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. You really can't beat overnight Amazon. Panel bond. Oh my gosh, guys. On my Instagram, TikTok, whatever, my short form content, I voice over that and I don't script it. I just watch the video and I explain what I'm watching myself do. So I accidentally called panel bond seam sealer twice in the same video while I was talking about sealing on the door card. And whoo, man, some of them comments, man. I get it. Like, I get it. If I actually use seam sealer, it would be wrong. But man, I put a correction in the caption and I put a correction in the comments, and people are still like, whoo, I'm getting the 3rd degree. Oops, whatever, it's kind of funny. But I have been using panel bond, don't worry. Seam sealer would not be the right thing to use to bond these things together. It just wouldn't be. But panel bond, kind of, in a way, you can use in place of seam sealer. Like if you're sealing seams and you don't have seam sealer, you could get away with panel bond, but it's not the other way around. So yeah, just wanted to clarify that. Either way, now, since I spent last night prepping the door handle and the gas cap area, we're going to panel bond them so they have ample time to cure, and then I can start working them in. That's actually the other comment that I keep getting. People are like, why didn't you do the door handle? And I'm like, it's just what I'm doing last. And then they're like, what if it fills up with water through the door handle? And I'm like, you just gotta be patient. But that's okay. It's really okay. That's just how it goes with short form. People only think you do what you show in the video that they're watching. It's really weird. Got me some panel bond.
I just want something better. Yeah, we're feeling when it's someone like this. I'm without a belief. Very serenity, I bought the things you cannot change. But still in the yeah. All my life, I've been waiting till the time right. Waiting for that shade of light that made me shine bright. They turned the night. I'm gonna do the best I can. Haven't we been here once before? I see it in dress with the only girl that you ever loved. Hold me close.
Nice. Florida is crazy. Holy shit. Sick. Nice.
Not saying goodbye. Said you left me your heart. Take me as your cold. Now tell me why. I'm only too cold. Bet you found your way, but it's all worked out. Still on my mind. But it's too late now. Place a creek down by the house, and I could buy you a diamond, but I cannot change the world. Never be my girl. It's sing and a big movie star. I thought you should know, 'cause your looks begin to fade. I thought you should know.
Man, time just flies by. It's 1:45 in the morning. So I'm gonna go get some food and I'm gonna come back and keep working on this because yeah, I feel like continuing to work on it. I want to see how much I can get done. I feel like I'm getting into a nice little flow state where I'm figuring out how exactly I want to go about this and tie it into the spark portion, whatever that's called, the spark plug cover. I guess that's what it's called. But yeah, so I'm going to think about this while I go and grab some food and then maybe come back and start to spray some color. I have to think about if I want to spray red first, black first, and basically what the best order to spray those colors would be.
They were all yellow. I came along. It's funny to see that I messed up too much. Guess I cut mine. Guess I stood on down and I wish you well. And I think it's funny to see that I messed up too much. Guess I cut mine. Yeah, I'm just another victim. Kids are in town for
Alright, it's 5 a.m. I'm about to go to bed because I want to get up and I want to go play hockey. So let's see if we can make that happen or not. I'm going to set my alarm and maybe I'll be up in 4 hours, headed up to Rockledge to go shoot some pucks. But before I go inside, let me show you these valve covers real quick because although they're not done, I'm pretty excited. I have to go back 1 or 2 more times and just tidy up everything. But here's where we're at. I think this is the part we all want to see right here when I set this on top of both valve covers. But here's the money shot. Everything's still wet right now, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that looks pretty crazy. I cannot wait to come out here and see this later. So, yeah, I'll see y'all. Alright, so it's Monday night, and I've been cleaning all day just because I was feeling like it was time to go and clean up again. I have a room inside. Some of you guys know about this room. It used to be an engine room. Like, there was once a time where I had probably close to 30 engines in that room. And now it's a room that is parts storage because I have a bunch of parts that I'm selling that I have on an eBay store. And some stuff takes forever to sell and some stuff doesn't. So that room is set up with giant shelves and it's got a bunch of bins in it. And I had to go in there and organize because I'm still bringing stuff home from Zach's shop. And every time I bring home a load, I have to unload it and then organize it. So, big process. But tomorrow, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to spend the whole day working on the R33. So last time you guys saw this, I went ahead and I panel bonded the door handle and also the gas cap areas. So I'm going to come in, start with the panel bond, grind that all back, smooth it out, and then do the body work. And then also take care of the fiberall stuff I put on here. But tonight, I'm going to keep working on the valve covers because those are coming along really nicely. When I came outside and saw it in the sun this morning before I went and played hockey, that was very encouraging. And there's a few more details that I want to add. So I'm going to go ahead and scuff these down and I'm going to focus on the valve covers and hopefully I can finish them up tonight. So when I move on to the R33, I'm not stopping in the middle of this valve cover process because that's one of my biggest difficulties is getting things done to completion in one session or while I'm still focused on it. But you know, the schedule is what the schedule is. So, you know, got to keep working at it. Got to keep getting things done. But look at these. Sheesh. Starting to look like something. Sheesh. Look at this. Wow. Getting a little bit better at this custom paint stuff. So yeah, I need to drop in some shadows, create depth in certain areas, see if I want to add anything to this silver line right here because right now it's breaking everything up and I did it in a way where it looks like I was going to put something in over it, but I haven't figured that out yet. And then over on this side, all the same stuff except for this spike right here. So this side obviously doesn't have that spike and this one is going to sit on top of everything else. I want it to look really uniform, really nice. So yeah, we're going to work on this as well. And then there's a couple albums dropping tonight, so that's always exciting. I think it's already like 10:30, so in an hour and a half, there's the deluxe edition of the Duck Boy album, which came out last video, and then Slim Gucci is also dropping an album, which I'd like to hear. In our DM conversations, he was telling me that Well, he's got all kinds of stuff locked in the vault and that I'm not even ready, right? So I am ready and I want to hear it. So yeah, anyways, enough about music, enough about the plans. Let's get to work. All right, it's 5:53 in the morning. It's not that crazy. My schedule's just flipped. I think I explained this to you guys already. It's really hot during the day, and it's hard to be productive when it's 100 degrees out. So I just stay up all night. The weather's nice, neighborhood's quiet. I can kind of get in my own zone and focus. So yeah, check out these valve covers. So I went ahead and laced up this middle right here, and I got everything locked in right now. When it's all dried and cured, I'm going to go back and I'm going to shave the letters back off so they sit on top of the lace. Went ahead and took care of this arrow up here in the front. That's looking a little bit better. It no longer looks like the anatomy of a woman's reproductive organ, so that's good. That was something that needed to change. Last thing here that I'm looking at is these little spikes on each side. I think I want to do something with that, incorporate it into the black. Yeah, here's the valve covers right here. They're looking pretty spiffy. Look at that. Couple little details I want to add. I have to finish this spike right here. And then decide if there are any other drop shadows I want to add or any more 3D shadows that I want to add to it, but they're looking pretty good. So I got new cameras for the house, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those up right now just because it's daylight. And yeah, I'll see you guys after I take a nap. Well, that'll be my sleep for the night, and I'll attack the door on the R33. Alright, so I've kind of been working on this thing on the side a little bit. It's completely irrelevant to the cars, that's why I haven't been recording it. So you guys already know that I'm just like cleaning up the house, getting rid of anything I don't need anymore. Well, I have this drivable mower that my good friend Jack gave to me like 5 years ago. I think he got rid of it because the idler pulley for the belt that engages with the blades broke off. So I think he got a shorter belt, but the belt kept slipping off. We got a nice mower anyways, so this thing's just been sitting. Well, I listed it on Marketplace with my other old mower, and a couple kids hit me up for the drivable mower, and I thought they wanted the engine for like a mini bike. Well, turns out they need something to tow their John boat to the river with. So this thing was like immobilized in my backyard. Carb got dirty, you know, hadn't ran in like a year. So I kind of like mildly tuned it up. I did a carburetor reseal, cleaned out the carb bowl so it would start on its own without dumping gas in the intake. And I finally got it out front this morning after I trickle charged the battery all night. So I went ahead and I jacked up the front. As you can see, both the front tires are flat, so this thing doesn't really go where you want it to. And the entire rear end is geared, so it's like having an LSD while you're trying to push it. It's very difficult. And then yeah, I got it pushed halfway in, then I jacked it up from the back and pushed it the rest of the way in. Now I got it ratchet strapped in the truck, and I'm gonna go bring it over to these kids so I can be done with this, because they've been hitting me up for the last 3 days. And I've been, you know, working on it when I can. You know, it's been raining a lot. And then every time I go to, like, start it, the battery's dead. So, whatever. They're, like, literally right down the road. So, alright, that was quick and easy. It was a lot easier to unload it than it was to load it. So, with that being said, let's go work on the R33. Ooh, hopefully I can make light work of this. I just want to finish blending up this door panel right here. Oh yeah, I'm doing the gas cap and the door handle. Oh geez. I don't know if I'm equipped for this right now, but gotta do it.
If I can't afford but I ain't the brightest.
Alright, we made it to the morning. It's 7 a.m. Y'all be watching this at like 2, 3. About to go inside and edit. Pretty much wrapped up on the valve covers here. On the last step, the one I just took care of, it appears there was some moisture involved. This cover is all hazy. In my experience, 2 things could happen. It could stay like this, which isn't ideal, but it's possible. Or when the sun comes out, it'll gas out all of the moisture, and then it'll look awesome. Time will tell. I'll be sure to check before I end the video, because by the time I'm done editing, I'm sure it'll be like really hot outside. So be sure to check here. Check it out. Had to add that last little touch right there. I've been trying to figure out what to do with the oil stem. I like to work with the geometry of the shapes. I like to work with the geometry of the part. My buddy DJ does graffitiing, and something I've noticed with graffiti artists is that they act like the architecture of it isn't there, right? So if there's like a mound or a hump or like a ledge in a corner, they just spray right over it. I don't like that. That's not for me. So I have to use the shapes to my advantage and build the design around it. With that being said, had to go ahead and hit it with a no days off little text area. And then over here on this valve cover, I went ahead and I took care of this spike right here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Took care of some extra drop shadows. So this is fading from red down to the kind of purple that's over on this side right here, because this side is way more red and cherryish, and this side is not. Though that was an accident at first. It's because I didn't shake up my little ready to spray seductive cherry. You just got to work with it, right? Because you're not taking it all off once it's on there. So though I would have liked it to be red, it's okay that it's like plum. And then, like I was showing you, this has that fade in it. It goes from red to plum, so it kind of makes it look intentional, right? And it's reversed. I got the red on this side and the plum on this side. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to put one little accent right here before I do the final few steps. Now, I'm sure I'll see a couple little things when it comes time to, do the final step. And after I sand it all down, I'm sure I'm going to see some stuff that I want to fix or make a little bit nicer. So at that point, I will take care of any last little thing that I need to do, which includes shaving this right here. I painted this Toyota logo black. I did a nice little light black fade like this area, and then I went around the logo really dark with the airbrush, so when I shave that back like these numbers right here, it'll have a drop shadow and it'll look like the Toyota logo's on top of the color. I'm hoping this is a good sign here on this valve cover for the spark plug cover, because this one was hazy as well. But this side right here hasn't turned red yet, so that's kind of the determining factor to know that this one is back to normal, because these valley covers were done at the same time, so they should both be the same shade of red. And as you can see here, this one is significantly darker, and you can see the haze. So yeah, let's just hope for the best here. And they're not ruined by any means. If this is how it wants to cure, all I have to do is sand it all back down and then just redo it. Alright, so I'm in the middle of editing right now. It's like 9 a.m. or so, and I decided I'd come outside real quick and just check out these valve covers, since I'm getting to that portion of the clips. And turns out result 1 is what happened, and it's what we got, thank goodness. So check this out.